Citigen 5.1 comes with several new features that make creating scenes like this possible if you have the right assets. So, the first step is to build or purchase the right assets that fit the theme of your project. In this workshop, the theme is a destroyed modern city. For demonstration purposes, I'll be using assets from Kitbash 3D. As I mentioned, you can build your own or choose any other products of your choice. For the benefit of our viewers with modest hardware specs, we'll use a 16GB Intel i5 laptop for this workshop. Let's load up this basic city preset. Surprisingly, it's big enough to get a full view of a destroyed city. If your machine has more than 16GB of RAM, you can try bigger cities. Now, we need to organize and import our assets through the import template file. Go to your Citigen download page and get Buildings to Import Prep Blend file and open it up. Let's make a copy of this file by saving as, with a name of your choice, like Citigen Demo Destroyed City Assets. Now, we've got a lot of organizing things to do. Let's start with the easiest stuff, destroyed cars. Let's load and put them in a collection one by one, under the parent collection. Replace cars. Using the reference car model, resize or reorient your cars as needed. Apply scale and location. One set of assets must be in a sub-collection under the replace_collections. Let's speed up the video. Now, let's organize the buildings. We need to organize our buildings to fit the big, the mid-sized, or the small city blocks. Using the reference square, let's find the buildings for the big city blocks. Let's put them in a collection under Replace Custom Buildings Big, one by one. We need to use the smallest texture set, since we'll be distributing a lot of them in our city, using our limited RAM. This one seems to fit the mid-size block. Let's move it to a collection under Replace Custom Buildings Mid. We can choose to put them in a block alone, or with some others in a bigger one to fill the block. Let's speed up the video. Now, here's a new category introduced in Citigen 5.1, the debris. Debris has two subcategories, street debris and rubble collection. Rubble collections represents debris fallen from buildings. So, they are likely to pile up around buildings. And the street debris represents debris flown onto the streets. So, let's find some assets that fit the description. Actually, we don't need a lot of them. Just one or two for each could be fine, because Citigen will distribute them in a random rotation, so that viewers cannot notice that they are really the same thing being distributed over and over again. This one looks good as street debris thrown all over the place. This one looks fine as building debris, fallen around buildings. Alright, let's try some destroyed street lights. Let's put them in collections one by one under Replace Streetlights. We must reorient them so that their base stays at the world origin in this import template file. And we can use the reference card to adjust the rotation of the poles to sit nicely in their locations along the roads. Now, let's change the asphalt ground to debris-filled ground. While importing the debris assets, we've got this nice material that fits our needs. So, let's change the asphalt material with this. And let's remove all unused materials and collections. Cargo instance sources need to stay. If what we have is too much for your 16GB computer, we might need to come back and remove some assets from this file. Let's save this file and go back to our Citigen city. Let's click Import your asset pack and select our import file, and click Import. There we go. We need to do a few more things. Let's remove all the ground floor buildings. There we go. Let's get the real view. Now, let's get the cars. Let's get the cars 5 times more. Let's give random rotation to the cars a little, so that we feel the chaos at the moment of destruction. Let's add more cars. Much better. There we go. Something's odd with the buildings. Yeah, they've all got smooth shading. We need to fix it. But it's beyond the topic of this workshop. Oh, one more thing. To add coherence to the overall look, you can use Fast Snow to add dust all over the place with a single click. So, this is how you can use your assets in Citigen to recreate a destroyed city. And you know what? You've just created your own Citigen asset pack that you can apply to any of your cities. And here's one important tip. If you are using third-party assets like Kitbash 3D, you need to pack the textures before copying this project file to any other computers or networks. It's as simple as clicking Make File Render Farm Ready. And here's the final animation. Yeah, the problem could be that affordable, high-quality destruction assets are hard to find or build. If so, please stay tuned for a destroyed city asset pack for Citigen, similar to this one for MegaCitigen. If you've already purchased the destroyed city asset pack for MegaCitigen, the Citigen version will be provided for free when it gets released. Speaking of MegaCitigen, how is it different from Citigen? Does the amount of RAM matter much? Can you use a 16GB computer with it to produce a 4K render using its destroyed city asset pack? Let's find out in our next workshop. In case you want to follow along with how these animation cameras were set up and how this video was rendered, I'll attach the time-lapse video. See you at our next workshop.